In Adam, we were all within him.
Right.
And because of his blood being tainted with sin, we inherited everything that comes with being in the Adam's family.
Right.
But because of what Christ has done, he redeemed us by his blood. He purchased us from among men. He brought us into a new covenant by his blood. His blood speaks better than the blood of Abel. His blood is sufficient. His blood was sinless. His blood didn't need to repeat it year after year.
Right.
It was the one sacrifice that satisfied the Father. It wasn't an atonement. That was the sacrificial system. It ended that system so it would finally satisfy God. His wrath on sin. The fancy word that the scripture uses is the Father sent his Son to be a propitiating sacrifice. The propitiation, he was finally satisfied. Now the only sin that is not covered is the sin of unbelief, period. And those who reject Jesus, they do so because of unbelief. And I believe it this way. Romans says that in Romans 1, that everyone knows that God really exists, but there are those who suppress the truth. And because they're suppressors of truth, there's no such thing as an atheist. There are suppressors of the truth. They're deniers of the God that they know exists. The phone they hold in their hand, there's a designer. Their life came from their predecessor, their mother and father. Everyone has a beginning. And for them to deny the truth and then teach others this is the way of being a denier, that's our life. That's what we've been taught. Lies and lies. How to be deniers of God when the evidence is all around us. How foolish can we be? But people want to see to believe when the evidence is clear as day. There is a designer behind the creation. It's called a creator. And he's made himself known